I have with me Roberta Jacobsen. She is the president of FrontPorch. Roberta, thank you so much for making time to talk to us today.
My
really
pleasure.
appreciate it. So, Roberta, how about we start by you sharing with us a little bit about your career journey so far, all the way to being the president of FrontPorch?
Well, I started with FrontPorch over 30 years ago with one of the predecessor organizations, and at that time I was an executive director. And about 20 years ago, when the corporations merged, I became director of operations, and about 15 years ago became president. I also have the pleasure and the great opportunity to serve as a director on our national leading edge board of directors. We've had several meetings here and have been very busy, but it looks like a successful conference.
So, what is the most exciting thing that FrontPorch, your team at FrontPorch is working on today?
Well, right now I think we have several exciting projects on the board. First and foremost is the redevelopment of some of our communities, which were older and needed an infusion of capital improvements. So we're expanding memory care in 3 of our communities and completely redeveloping one of our 65-year-old communities in San Diego. So from a capital improvement standpoint, that's exciting. The other exciting endeavor is really our culture of humanly possible. And humanly possible is a commitment that we have to our staff and our residents and our broader communities to really be innovative, to explore, to imagine, to experiment, and in turn improve the lives of those that we serve.
Wow, that's very profound. Humanly possible, I'll remember that.
Thank you.
So, there is a lot happening in the healthcare space with
Yes.
change in the administration. There is a certain amount of uncertainty that has crept into the industry. There are a lot of executives out there that need to make decisions in the times of uncertainty that we are in. So what's your advice, and how do you, as the president of FrontPorch, when you make decisions, consider the changes that are in the industry?
Well, I couldn't agree more. The changes that we're experiencing in healthcare are profound, and they will be long-lasting. Healthcare reform, in whatever form it ultimately takes, has significant implications for our business. And I would recommend that all leaders, as we are doing at FrontPorch, seriously pursue long-range strategic planning around healthcare. What the business implications are of the changes we're experiencing, as well as the implications for our residents and those we serve.
So there is obviously technology plays a big role in any transformation. Mm-hmm. So what do you see as the role of technology at FrontPorch, and how have you been able to leverage technology for change?
Well, we're fortunate we have a very strong center for technology and innovation and wellness. And in that regard, we have really focused some of the technological advancements that we are implementing at FrontPorch to meet our residents' needs. We've implemented programs such as It's Never Too Late. We're working closely with Amazon and have Echo and Dots in over 100 of our residents' units. So I think our focus right now, particularly as it relates to technology, is what technologies we can adopt that improve the lives of those we serve and our residents.
Interesting. And I know you've been associated with CAST for some time and Leading Edge for a long time.
Yeah.
Thanks for your leadership again. How has CAST helped FrontPorch in your IT strategy, in your vision for technology use in the organization?
Well, specifically, CAST has really supported FrontPorch in our pursuit of some grants and partnerships. We have had the opportunity to collaborate with outstanding major technology companies as well as universities, and CAST has been sort of an opportunity, has provided an opportunity for us to have access to those major universities and major technology companies that are really focused in the senior living space.
Interesting. Let me ask you something. When you look at IT talent, there is a lot of talent that is required to implement the kind of things that you want to implement. And there is a new generation of IT professionals and healthcare professionals that are entering this industry. And they are all looking up to leaders like you and saying, how can we become as successful as you are? So what's your advice to them?
Well, first and foremost, if you walk around this convention center today, you will see hundreds of technology-related companies and industries that are presenting and exhibiting here. I will tell you, 10 years ago, that was not the case. So right off the bat, to have that level of technology interfacing with leading age is a great opportunity for those who want to grow in this industry and learn about this industry. So being present, exhibiting, listening, learning, and constantly testing their technologies in the real world will give them the opportunity to advance quickly.
Well, thank you so much for that advice and the insights that you shared with us. Roberta, we really appreciate your time and I enjoyed this conversation.
Thank you, it was my pleasure.